Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to RuneScape. So, I have all of these memories, and they are infused, and I inspect it? Oh, I guess I should show it to them. The blank observation absorbed the memories I collected. Good, give it to me. You hand the device to Azanadra, who closes his eyes and concentrates. Nothing. Strange. Perhaps the memories are too faded. Let me try, I'm a seer. Azanadra hands the device to Ariane. And she looks skeptical. This is... oh my. This is like what I saw, what brought me here. What? I'll try to show you, it's powerful.
This world was lush once. Green and flourishing. A perfect womb for the sleeping gods. Within their shells they slumbered in a yoke of incredible power. The currents of magic drove more and more energy into the eggs until they reached a bursting point. Sensing the impending birth of their young, the adults pressed in close. With a touch, they imparted their identities and their memories. The eggs burst open and the hatchlings within emerged ravenous. Their mere presence drained all life from the cavern around them.
Whoa.
Within moments, every other living thing nearby was dead, drained of all life. Nothing could stop them. The world was doomed. Further and further, their reach expanded, blanketing everything. Minutes later, Freneskae was a desolate husk. The sated hatchlings traveled out into the universe to remake it. In time, they grew old and hid eggs of their own beneath the surface of Gielinor. When they hatch, our world will suffer the same fate as Freneskae. We must stop them. Somehow.
Ooh boy. The observation loses its charge, and after you view the memory, Ariane hands back the blank observation. As we suspected, the hatchlings are the true threat. We need to stop the same thing happening to Gielinor. It's actually what we learned. What have we actually learned that's useful, though? We already know they were dangerous. We still don't know where they are or how to stop them. In the past, the elders touched the eggs. If we could stop the adults from touching their eggs, that could prevent them from hatching. Are you sure? Of course not. But you have a better idea. I suppose not. How can we possibly stop the elder gods from touching something? Don't they have the power to destroy worlds? We will have to build the bridge when we come to that river. For now, we must locate the eggs. We're no closer than when we started. I anticipated this. This is why I sent Trindine onto Falador ahead of us. Sardoman's most prized possession, a crown which can locate elder artifacts. You think we might be able to locate the eggs? Possibly. It is an avenue I have not been able to pursue. I thought Sardoman was missing. He has not been seen on Gielinor for some time. You will have to try to contact him somehow. World Guardian, find Trindine and Falador. Impress the importance of your task upon Sardoman's lackeys and they can summon him. I cannot accompany you. My presence will not be of use when dealing with Sardomanists. Ariane, your resourcefulness could be an asset in this matter. If you wish to continue down this path, meet me inside the dig site near Akarid. I'll be there. Good luck in Falador, PolarizedMoon. Finally, they've left us in peace. Hello? Who's there? This is your conscience speaking. Have you considered dying in a fire? Cut that out. I'm assuming these are Sleeske's voice. That's why I'm kind of giving them that, Who are you? We're... Wait, what are we exactly? We're your conscience. We are definitely not your conscience. Yes, we are. Kill people. Stop that. Oh, I have a better idea. Maybe you're an old friend. Come back to haunt you. No, not that either. It's me, your best friend. Woo! How could you murder me? No. Maybe we're Frensky and Brainworm crawling around inside your head, talking to you. Is that a thing that exists? It could be. I'm not a worm. Okay then, Mr. Negative, what do you think we are? Maybe the stress is finally getting to you. There's a lot of pressure, having to save the world all this time. Maybe this is... wrong! So wrong. It's a good thing I'm here to make up for your crippling stupidity. So, you don't know. Either that, or we're just not going to tell you. What do you want? We just want to help. Speak for yourself. Personally, I intend to be unhelpful as possible. Try to block out the... You cover your ears and try to block the voices out. I can't hear you. That's not going to work. The call is coming from inside the house. Okay, I can hear you, but I won't. I have to get rid of you. Aha, good luck with that. You know, going to do, kick yourself in the head? Actually, that's a great idea. Why don't you do that now? Terribly sorry, but I think you're stuck with us. I've heard enough. I have a world to save. Well, you're not going anywhere, so you might as well get on with whatever you were doing. I doubt it was anything useful. Oh, that's right. We need to meet Trindine and Falador. Well, come on, loser. Let's go. You're the only one with legs. I am not okay with this. Alright, let's go to Falador. Yeah, because those... I'm assuming those are Sleescae, like, maybe... Because we have Sleescae's mask, right? Maybe that's... It's like the Shadow Mask or something? I have a feeling that might be what... that is. The great thing is, if I'm using Necromancy and I have the Shadow Mask on, that just summons another... Like, it randomly summons another person to fight for me, which would be really interesting. Because I've got that in here somewhere, don't I? Yeah, here we go. The Mask of Sleescae, Shadow. Manifestation of a... can I switch to the light? Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what those are. Alright, so let's head in here and see what we've got. So she is somewhere in here, probably over near the throne room, I would assume. And I think we go up here. Sirach Magus is still there. Well, here's the throne room. Well, no, the throne room is up. Serenity. Throne room is up here, I think, right? Azanadra's quest. Yeah, there's the actual throne room. Father Firth. Survivin'. Where is... I guess she's not here. Forgive me, my child, but I must focus my attention on spiritual affairs, and I cannot spare time for idle chit-chat. Okay. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, might as well take those coins. Hello. Greetings, traveler. Can I distract you for a minute? Can I talk to you very slowly for a few minutes while I distract you so that my friend over there can do something while you're busy being distracted by me? What? Not sure what you're talking about. Do you want to join the White Knights? Nope, I'm trying to distract you. Oh, very odd. So I can distract you some more? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, my work is done here, bye. I think that was for a different quest. So what are we doing here? I thought Trindine was supposed to be here. Oh, I find a small portrait, which I take. Examine portrait. Picture of opposing paladin. Okay. I don't quite understand. I don't quite understand. I don't... Azanadra's quest. Use the portrait on Father Firth? Okay. Can I just dismantle that? I don't think I need that. I think that was for a different quest. I don't know where Trindine is. Psst. Surreptitious. Okay, hold on. Psst, PolarizedMoon, over here. Can I help you? It's me, Trindine. Do you like my disguise? Who are you meant to be? Surreptitious, White Knight Extraordinaire. I love Saradomin, and I enjoy not having to make any decisions for myself. I see. What now? Surreptitious. Oh my god. Well, we need to find a way to summon and speak to Saradomin, so I would imagine his throne room would be the place to be. You're not worried that he might see through your disguise? Looking like this? I'm so dull he won't give me a first glance, let alone a second. Anyway, he might be able to see through the disguise of a lesser majority, but there's a reason I'm a spy. But just in case, you go look upstairs, I'll poke around down here for a minute. Okay, is that why I'm supposed to distract, Alright. Well, that gives us a little bit of a heading on to what to do here. As an Undra's quest. Do you have anything to trade? Of course, I am the White Knight's armorer after all. And for a dedicated White Knight, you have the master level like yourself. You get only the very best of equipment available. Cool. I don't need any of that, though. Can I distract you for a minute? Okay, so here's the distraction. My work here is done here. Bye. Welcome, child. Do you seek Saradomin's holy light? Yes, actually, I need to speak to him. Oh, bless my child. One cannot simply chat with the great Saradomin. His attention is required to move the stars and keep all the creation functioning as it should. His ego certainly reaches the heavens. I know the sweet serenity of basking in his divine radiance, but I'm afraid he's not available for chitter-chatter with just anyone. Do you know who I am? Should I? Haha, you're not as famous as you think you are. I'm the Wood Guardian. I need to speak to Saradomin about a matter of great urgency. Well, I'm sorry, that's simply not possible right now. The great and mighty Saradomin is not on Gielinor at this time. He's visiting other worlds, spreading his wisdom. This is urgent. There must be something you can do. My hands are tied, child. Perhaps you can find what you seek elsewhere. I believe we have a visiting temple knight you might be familiar with in the war room on the ground floor. They may be able to assist you further. Do we even know any temple knights? None that would ever want to talk to us again. Okay, so now I go talk to the temple knight on the ground floor. Okay. So which temple knight are we talking to? Ah, Sir Owen. Ignorant fools. Oh, jeez. Tradition should guide you, not shackle you. I know what you mean. Rules are like lovers. Much better if they can be flexible. Oh my god. Huh? What? Who are you? Well met, Sir Knight. I am Surreptitious. What name do you bear? Sir Owen. The Temple Knights at your service. I apologize for my outburst. I'm just getting frustrated. Sir Owen, how have you been? I've managed to keep this corruption under control. Can't get rid of it entirely, but it's not getting worse. Now I'm just getting frustrated at the White Knight bureaucracy. I know what you mean. I've been trying to get an audience with Saradomin and I've been blocked at the first hurdle. What do you need to see him about? Oh, nothing important, you know, just how to stop the end of the world. I'm sure it can wait. I'm sorry, what? The infant elder gods are waking up, and if they hatch, they'll kill all life on the planet. We're hoping to use Saradomin's crown to track down the eggs on Gielinor, but he's not here. And they just sent you away? Apparently so. I see. This is exactly the maddening rigidity I was talking about. The little end-of-the-world scenario, and they're not willing to consider calling Saradomin back. There's only a brave knight who could help us resolve this conflict. Come on, let's both go and talk to the priest. Maybe we can get somewhere together. Great. Oh, okay. So now I go back up. Got it. Perfect. I forgot that he's been corrupted. Azanadra's quest. Okay, let's talk to this priest. We need to speak to Saradomin now. Watch your tone, child. This is a holy place. This is a castle armory. When the mighty Saradomins held court, one true god walked here. There are several gods. Granted, I prefer this one to most, but we aren't served by caving into mythological thinking. We need to speak with Saradomin. He must have left a means to contact him. Of course, but in his boundless wisdom, Saradomin has been given we high priests a means which to summon him if the need arises. Great, do that then. No. What? Why not? The mighty Saradomin is spreading his wisdom to other worlds. He is saving countless souls. There is no greater mission. What about our souls? Don't they matter? We are all in danger. That's why we need Saradomin. Well, even if that were the case, it's not my decision to make. This is the fortress of the White Knights. May I suggest you bring your concern to Servars? Do we need to go? So we need to go speak to Servars. Hunt through the red tape begins. Come on, PolarizedMoon. Saradomin willing, we can get this done quickly. We should be able to find ceramic vase on the tower on the west side of the castle. Great. Alright, so let's head over there. Can I get over there from here without... No, go this way. Can I go through here? I can. There. God, this castle layout is so dumb. The castle itself is actually based on a real castle. I forget which castle it is, but there's a castle that this castle is specifically based on. So I wonder if the rooms in this castle are based on the rooms in that castle. I don't know what the inside of that castle looks like. I just know that the outside of the castle is very similar. Well met, Guardian. Sasson, what can I do for you? We need to talk to Saradomin in person. The priests won't summon him without your permission. I see. Why do you need to see him so urgently? I need to talk to him about the Elder God situation. We're not Sarah and her council handling this. We are all working together after all. The council sent me. I see. They seek the wisdom of Saradomin then. Still, whilst the Lord Saradomin is wise beyond words, he's hardly a passionate gardener. I can see an argument for his return, but I doubt the urgency. I would see this place in better condition before I would agree to summoning him. I have concerns about our latest recruits. Speak to Padominus for me. If he's able to say they are ready for Saradomin's inspection, I'll agree to your request. Can you summon him now and be ready for the recruits? I will not be able to summon Saradomin, Lord of Order, to this chaos unless there is no other option. I couldn't bear him telling Saren that my contributions are anything less than exemplary. Very well, we'll speak to Padominus. Is he the winged guy in the courtyard downstairs? That's why I always get too frustrated coming back here to Falador. As a Temple Knight, I do what needs to be done. My faith in my sword and shield enact the will of Saradomin. But here, among the White Knights and the priesthood, their faith feels more like chains weighing them down. They're trapped by tradition and frozen by bureaucracy. I have noticed that. Among the Temple Knights, I mean, I myself has always wanted to be a Temple Knight. You get a lot more done. It feels so frustrating after returning from the burial grounds, working with Saradomin side by side as we did what we could do for the centaurs. Saradomin was more than just one mythical figure. He was a righteous warrior, and he used his power without restraint to try to help Fern and her people. But I come back to this, and it feels like they're all following Saradomin, a Saradomin I don't recognize. That's the difference between White Knights and Temple Knights, isn't it? Blind faith? Although I guess the Temple Knights get their orders from one person, so have never met, so blind faith runs in the family. That's different. Surveillance gives us orders to help people. We do real good, enact real change. And his orders come direct from Saradomin, not filtered through layers of priestly nonsense. Oh, absolutely, there's nothing better than knowing your boss has a direct line to an absent god. Really comforting. Anyway, don't want to hear any more of the ranting. Let's go speak to Padominus in the courtyard downstairs. Fantastic. This is very much a talk to this person, talk to that person deal. Okay. The music just cut out. Oh, the music's back. Pedominus. Hello. Hail, World Guardian. Are you here to inspect the recruits? They are a promising batch, loyal, dedicated, skilled, and devout. But sadly, as is often the case, woefully under-equipped. Would you be willing to give the glowing review for ceramic vase? As true believers, yes. As knights, no. Why not? Look at them! Their armor they wear is rusting and flaking. Their swords can barely pierce an orange, let alone demon skin. Some say faith is a shield, but I've never seen a sermon block a sword. Get them better equipment. Where it's so simple, Survivin holds the keys to the best equipment, and he's refusing to give them to my recruits. I don't understand why humans find it so difficult to get things done. They're stuck in this flimsy armor until he changes his mind. We'll go talk to him, then. He should be in the office next to Saradomin's throne room. Great. It's really so hard to equip your soldiers properly. They're white knights for Saradomin's sake. They'll find themselves facing black knights, demons, and worse before too long. It's not like there isn't enough money here, or the Church of Saradomin is the largest religion. We have connections with every major human kingdom. There's plenty of resources here to make these knights ready for battle. This shouldn't be so difficult. That's why Temple Knights are much better than White Knights. You guys see a need and you fill it. No questions. No forms, no hoops to jump through. Something needs to be done, you get it done. Exactly. Can you imagine this lot trying to deal with Mother Malama and her slugs? It would even occur to them to push a pillar onto her. We'd all be dead, or worse by now. Here I am ranting again. Sorry, and let's go and speak to Survivin. Fantastic. Alright. Oh, his banging on the door actually had a sound effect there. That was cool. Alright, let's go talk to you. Survivin'. Hello. Greetings, traveler. Do you have a moment to talk about the White Knight recruits? I'm very busy right now. If I can spare a few moments, what do you want? I want you to give the White Knight recruits new equipment. Huh. As if we just have armor to spare. You don't? Can't tell me what the White Knights are bankrupt. Well, of course not, but we can't hand out armor willy-nilly. There are procedures and forms and... I can see where this is going. Of course, I can't get any new armor signed off until Saradomin returns. What? Why do you need Saradomin? Before Saradomin left, he said how happy he was and how the White Knights have his blessing. Which clearly means that White Knight armor must be blessed before it can be given to any new knights. Otherwise, they would not have the blessing and therefore could not be White Knights. That's obviously not what he meant. Of course it is. We are his holy crusaders. How can we be holy if we have not received his blessing? You're doing this on purpose. We need his armor in order for the priests to summon Saradomin back. I can see how that would be tricky. Still, my hands are tied. That's right. That's had enough. I've had enough of this bureaucratic nonsense. It's clear we're not going to get anything done here. The White Knights and the priests are too entrenched in their own red tape. PolarizedMoon, we'll do it ourselves. If summoning Saradomin is possible, there's a process for it, and there's a process. There's paperwork. All the files are kept in the war room downstairs. I'll meet you there. Fantastic. So we're going to go learn how to summon him ourselves. Alright. Let's go find this war room. Which one's the war room? Is it this one? Yeah. If you're gonna be a documentation, it's about this ritual. The chances are it's here. There doesn't seem to be much here. I would have thought there'd be more paperwork. Try the cupboard and I'll look through the documents on the table. Look for ritual documents. There's several files here, but none of them seem important. Anything? Nothing useful. Did you find anything? Just a reference to St. Eld's birthday for some reason. I'm an idiot. Ceramic recently had a safe installed in Serenity's office directly above us. I bet Elspeth's birthday is the code. Come on, let's go. Fantastic. I don't know Elspeth's birthday, though. How can they let an imp walk around in here? Let's try opening the safe. Right, let me see. Let me see. Was that a 3 or a 5 there? There, got it. Here it is. Doesn't seem too complicated. With the right items, we could just do this ourselves. Here, take a look. Hands you the ritual instructions. We need a silent bell and bless it in the waters of the river Salve. Should be simple enough. If you're gonna get that sorted, Polarized Moon, I'll stay here and find out what anointed incenses are and get the throne ready. Sir Owen, I'll stay here with you, but before I do, I feel it only fair to be honest with you. I am not what I appear to be. Oh, really? Let me see if I can work this out. You're obviously an undercover operative working with Polarized Moon on a wider mission. You're not really a white knight at all. You carry yourself oddly, though, as though you're used to more height. You have a tendency to sneer. If I had to guess, you're a shapeshifter, probably a Majard or a demon of some kind, and given you're working with Azanadra. Going by recent reports of a Majard being freed from an archaeologist's dig site, I'm going to assume that's you. The known Majard have distinctive modi operandi. What was the name? Terrapin? Bingreen? Trindine? Yes, that was it. Nice to meet you. I genuinely thought this would be more of a dramatic moment. I've been practicing an elaborate reveal spin and everything. Sorry, I'm a Temple Knight. We keep tabs on all the Majard. You lot tend to be the center of most of Gilinor's problems. Fair enough. Okay, Polarized Moon, we'll be by Saradomin's throne once you've got the ritual components. Fantastic. So, I read this. In his eternal wisdom, the great Saradomin has provided these instructions should he need to return to Gilinor. Firstly, one must remove any unexpected items from Saradomin's throne and scatter the anointed incenses, for this will be his guiding beacon. Secondly, one must prepare a blessed silent bell. To do this, one must remove the clapper from a standard Slayer bell, and then bless it in the well at the Temple of Paterdemus. Finally, one must ring the bell whilst they are standing by the throne and calling out the name of the Most Holy. Follow these steps, and Saradomin will appear. Can I cut the... Yeah, cut the clapper. Do I have one on my tool belt? I didn't even think about that. Let's take a look. I do have one on my tool belt. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Let's teleport to the River Salve. I can go to the Skeletal Horror. That is right next to the... That's right next to the well, so I can go there real quick. And then from there, we'll be able to get this bell done. Let's... Yeah, remove that now. Fantastic. Alright, so let's go down into the mausoleum, dip this bell in the well. The bell in the well. Alright. And then we'll... Oh, I need to... That's right, I need to open the door first. Use the bell on the well. Oh, here we go. We are making progress. And then let's teleport back to Falador. And then, I guess from there, we will then summon... So, I guess... I wonder if we're actually going to find the eggs in this quest. This feels like this is a much more deep quest than it... You know, it's very interesting. There's a lot of these quests where, like this one, the things that we're doing seem very arbitrary compared to the importance of the story in the quest. And this is one of those, where, like, the things that we're doing feel very, like, feel very superficial. Like, we're walking around this place talking to a bunch of knights, but then, very clearly, we're leading into finding the Elder God eggs, which is such a huge thing to do at the end of this quest. Alright, let's see if we've got everything we need here. So let's ring the bell. Saradomin. 2 more to go. Ring the bell. Saradomin. 1 more ring and Saradomin should arrive. Saradomin. There we go. Zodak. It's summoned to some other random god. Oh, magnificent Saradomin, luminous bringer of light and lord of order. Forgive the inconvenience these wretches have brought upon you. It matters little now. Why have I been summoned? Choose your words carefully, PolarizedMoon. We need to give Sardoman the right context. He might dismiss us outright. We need to find the eggs. Eggs? What eggs? Is there something to do with that bizarre rabbit? This evil chicken somehow ascended to godhood. Oh, I'm sorry, Lord. The nonsense they are spouting right now, shall I have them removed? Sardoman's not unreasonable. Give him context and sure he'll listen. Make sure we explain the situation in the right order. The world is in danger. In danger from what? The Elder God threat is much greater than when you were last here. There's only a matter of time before their eggs hatch and the newborn Elder Gods consume the anima on the planet. Killing everyone and everything in the process. And then tear apart the rest of the universe. Yes, I can see why that would concern you. Are you here at the behest of Saren and her council? We are concerned about Saren, and the influence she has had over the council. I'm working with Azanadra. We're worried about the influence Saren is exerting over the council. I see. So what is Zeros' plan? Oh, I'm working with Azanadra, not Zeros. You speak as if the two are different. But this is a discussion for another time. What is Azanadra's plan? We need to find the eggs. You want to find the Elder God's eggs? To what end? Finding the eggs is the first step to finding a true solution. The Elder Gods need to touch the eggs in order to hatch them, so if we can somehow intervene before then, we can prevent them waking. Yes, that makes sense. However, I'm not sure what you've summoned me for in this matter. We need your crown. I see. You believe the crown can help you find them. Yes, as the crown can track down Elder artifacts, I'm sure it can track down the eggs themselves. A fine theory, but an incorrect one, I'm afraid. I have already tried to use the crown to search for the eggs on Gielinor, but the other eggs are shielded from... Either the eggs are shielded from its power, or it doesn't work on them. Indeed, Sasan, you are correct. I am sorry, World Guardian, the crown could not help you. If the crown could help you, I would give it, but I cannot, and so it must remain with me. See, you'll waste the time of the most holy, Lord Sardoman. Just say the word and I shall have them locked away. Such blasphemy, such hubris, such... Be silent, Father Firth. My lord, the World Guardian and Sir Sond here have summoned me to avert the end of the world. And yet you are condemning them. Why? You were busy off-world. I did not think you wanted to be disturbed. Did you not think I gave you the summoning ritual for a reason? That I was to be summoned if there was a need for me? Well, yes, but surely the need had to be great indeed. And you believe there is a need greater than the end of the world? Do you not consider the rising of an ancient creator gods, the destruction of the world that would follow, significant? How much more needed to be at stake? Our souls, life is fleeting, flesh transitory, suffering only a path to salvation. Only if our soul's at stake, we should be in need. I see. I appreciate you mean well, Father Firth, and it warms me to see your faith is so strong. But one cannot live by faith alone. Faith must be tempered with deed, with action. Lest it is simple hope in disguise. In the future, should similar situation arise, know that the safety of this world and its people are paramount to me. I prize the world's well-being above all else. World Guardian, I am sorry I cannot provide you the help you need. I can see that I have much to address here in Falador, but should you need my assistance in the future, you may find me here. Thank you, Lord Sardoman. For your time and assistance, we shall be on our way. Well, PolarizedMoon, it appears to be a dead end. I wish I could help more. Why not join us in this quest? Your help could be invaluable. Oh yes, good idea, PolarizedMoon. You'd be a great help, Sir Grumpalot. If you'll have me, I'll be glad to help. Happy to have you along. We should head back to Caradet and speak with the others. I shall meet you there. Fantastic. Alright. So let's head back to Caradet. And then... Technically, it would be faster if I were to teleport to the dig site, and if I had my book, I could teleport to the dig site and then teleport to Caradet. But at this point, it would be faster just to go from here to Caradet, because the dig, I'd have to go to the bank, pick up my book, and then do a teleport. So, I guess this is the most straightforward way to do this. So I'm assuming we're going back to that war table. And that, I don't know how much more of this quest there is. That feels very much like we're not going to find the eggs at the end of this quest. Like, this feels like it might be the end of this quest, and then... I don't know, to be honest. We'll find out. We're building our own council. One of action, rather than... just... saying... doing whatever Saren says. Alright, Azanadra, I have returned. But it is Zaros' preferences that make something righteous, or does Zaros prefer things that are already righteous? This will have to wait, PolarizedMoon. Trindine, were you successful? We summoned Saradomin, but he wouldn't give us the crown. He said he's already tried to find the eggs using it, and it wouldn't work that way. Owen! Hello, Ariane, it's been a while. Bit of romantic tension there, maybe. Who is this? I am Sir Owen Sond, Knight of the Temple. A Saradominist? He's not like other Saradominists. PolarizedMoon said you are working to stop the Elder Gods from rising. Ideally, yes. But now we are trying to find the eggs. You want results, and you've exhausted official channels. Yes. That's what the Temple Knights are for. Then we will put you to use. The crown was a dead end. What else can we do? The crown was a potential opportunity, but not the only one. We must pursue every lead we have. What else is there? I've been drawing a list of possible avenues of investigation. The most obvious, those being directly connected with the Elder Gods, mouthpieces known as the Kra. PolarizedMoon, didn't you meet them when you were trying to stop Xenia? Yes, they were bizarre creatures, surprisingly opinionated for constructs. I have had dealings with them in the past. Ariane and I will interrogate them. Perhaps we can be more persuasive this time. PolarizedMoon, you will take Trindine to investigate 3 other potential leads. The Takhar, Gothics, and Saradominus wizards. What are Takhar? Creations of the Elder Gods. They shaped Gielinor, or helped to. Maybe they even created the Elder Halls. A rebellious faction live under the volcano in Karamja, Sahar City. We should start there. We can't ask Gothics, though. Gothics is dead. Indeed. However, my understanding is that you left many memories, some of which are still being discovered. That's right. There's a large repository of there near Piscatoris. By wizards, you mean the Wizard's Tower, right? It is the greatest repository of lore in the Saradominus kingdoms. They are the elitist clique of uninspired fossils. My dear, that's why you're not going. Yes, it makes me sense to send you instead of... And you'll fit right in. Enough, we have tasks to do. What about me? Do you have any suggestions to offer? Didn't you mention the Temple Knights got secret orders? Not that I remember, no. Sure you did. The Temple Knights have a secret leader. Yes, Sir Lance. Supposedly he gets his orders directly from Saradomin. Why not give away our entire hierarchy while you're at it? Isn't that the whole hierarchy anyway? That's not the point. Have you met him? No, we receive occasional coded messages via Comorb and other secretive methods. Sir Lance's location is classified. Spy stuff, I love it. Why do you ask? If he's so well informed, isn't it possible he knows something about the Elder Gods? Seems unlikely, but I suppose it could be possible. I don't know why he could have kept such knowledge from Saradomin, though. I have been wondering about him for a while, and with Saradomin returned, why hasn't he revealed himself? And what happened to No, forget it. Then you have your assignment. Unearth surveillance and require any information you may have on the eggs, or the Elder Gods in general. We will meet back here and discuss anything we turn up. Fantastic. So I'm supposed to go to the Sahar. That's what they said? The Hall of Memories beneath the Memorial of the Gothics, Sahar in the volcano, and visit the Wizard's Tower. Okay. Well, either way, that is about all the time we've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you liked the episode. Ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night, and we are going to go do one of those 3 things tomorrow. Bye-bye!